Hi everybody, my name is Dave Martin. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to do fast motion, slow motion, and freeze frame using Final Cut 10. So the first thing you want to do is you want to drag your scene down to the timeline. Like that. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can highlight the clip and go over here to the effects button. Okay? And you have all these options over here. And as you see, we have slow, fast, normal, hold, reverse clip, and on it goes. Or you can do a right click on the clip like this. And you can go down to what's called retime. And you'll notice that above the clip shows up this green bar and it says 100%. Next to the normal or the 100% is an arrow that's going down. So what you do is you just click it and you have these two options. You have slow, fast, and normal. So let's do slow first. And as you notice that next to the slow there's a little arrow. Well, this little box, when you highlight the slow, this little box pops out. It says 50%, 25%, and 10%. And what that is we're going to let the computer know how slow we want to make this scene. So let's say we want to make it 50% slower than normal. Just click it. And now you notice that a red bar shows up across the top of your scene. So you just play the scene and you notice that it has slowed down significantly. However, there's something else you can do. If you want to make the scene even slower, you go over to the right hand side of the red bar and you'll notice that there's these two black lines on the right hand side of the red bar. What you do is you take hold of the black lines, do a right click, and you drag the scene out. And as you drag it out, you'll notice that the percentage on the red bar changes. So what's really happening is that the scene is getting slower. So now you'll notice that it plays even slower. And you can stretch it all the way out to 1%. Now, say you want to make it faster. Okay, so what you do is you go back to the end of the scene where the little black bars are showing, and you grab hold of the little black bars at the end of the scene, at the end of the red strip. And instead of expanding the scene out, now we're going to move it in. And you're going to notice as we move it in, eventually this red bar will turn blue. See, it just went from red to blue. And you'll notice that the percentage, instead of going down, is now going up. So now when we play the scene, it goes by pretty quick. And you can make it you can make the scene almost, squelch it down to almost nothing. And you'll notice how quick it goes by. Yeah, it works pretty decently. So now, you're probably asking yourself, well, now how do we do a freeze frame? Well, okay, let's go back to the red strip here. Let's go to our arrow, and let's just make it normal. That's the easiest way to start here. Now, you can't freeze frame it from inside the scene. Okay, you can't do a right click and freeze frame it. I don't know why you can't. It just doesn't let you. But what you do is you go over here to the Effects tab, and it's not called freeze frame anymore. It's called hold. You just click on hold. And you'll notice that there's another red bar that shows up here, but it's darker than the other one. Well, that's your freeze frame. Now, if you want to expand this freeze frame, again, all you do is you take hold of the two black little bars on the right hand side of the red bar, do a right click on your mouse, and stretch it out. So as you'll see, the scene is moving along normally, then it freezes, and then, just for the sake of time, we'll put it toward the end of the red bar. And you'll notice that, again, here's this green bar. So it'll freeze and then it'll go back to normal speed. Now, I've tried the ramping on this program, and the ramping works pretty good. So anyway, that's how you do fast motion, slow motion, and freeze frame using Final Cut 10.